Last lesson was pretty long. We made a short dialogue, but I repeated some sentences for up to 6 times because it was very important for me that you will develop the feeling of the language, that you're speaking, you're pronouncing, you're writing, and you're repeating after me. I want you to recognize where you make pronunciation mistakes and pronounce it correctly. And now let's work through some models of sentences. We already got to know them and we already know some of the sentences, but because they're so important, we will repeat them. How would we ask, where is he or she living? Где он живет? Где он живет? Живет. Где он живет? And for she, it would be где она живет? Она. Где она живет? Where is she living? And the answer would be he or she is living here. Он живет здесь. Он живет здесь. Or она живет здесь. She is living here. Она живет здесь. And because we got здесь, we also should use там. Там is there. So он живет здесь, or он живет там. Here, there. Она живет там. She is living there. And let's ask, is he living here? Он живет здесь. Он живет здесь. And let's ask, is she living there? Она живет там. Она живет там. So, we can ask, он живет там. Is he living there? Or он живет здесь. Is he living here? Она живет здесь. Is she living here? Or она живет там. Is she living there? And what would be the answer? Yes, she is living here. Да, она живет здесь. Она живет здесь. And if the question would be, она живет там? Well, if she is living here, she cannot live there. The answer would be нет. Нет, она не живет там. So, он живет там. Is he living there? How would we answer? No, he is not living there. Нет, он не живет там. Он живет здесь. And well, we answered he is not living there, so he must live here. Да, он живет здесь. Write it down for yourself and try to work on this. It is an important concept. It is important to understand how the sentence comes together. And it's also important to understand this double no. Нет is no and не is no. So, нет, no. Она не живет там. She is not living there. In Russian, it is possible. So, it is possible and it's common to use it like this way. How would we say, he doesn't know where she lives? He's not knowing where she lives. Он не знает, где она живет. Он не знает, где она живет. Он не знает, где она живет. He not know where she lives. And how would we say, он знает, где она живет? I just told you. He knows where she lives. So we just remove не. So, он знает, где она живет. He knows where she lives. Он не знает, где она живет. He doesn't know where she lives. And in the last lesson, we learned жить. We used жить. Жить is to live. And let's conjugate жить. Жить was belonging to the second group of verbs. So if you don't know the second group of verbs, just go to the Russian Online University, to the grammatic section, conjugation of verbs. However, you don't need to do this. Once you learn this and you saw this lesson for 1 or 2 times, then you can work with me now. I will explain you in a brief form the conjugation. So, жить, to live. Жить. I am living. Я живу. Я живу. Жить, basically, how do we recognize what kind of verbs it is? The group of the verbs. So, it ends in ить. Жить. Я живу. Ты живешь. You are living. Ты живешь. Ты живешь. Он, она живет. Живет. Я живу. I am living. Ты живешь. You are living. Он живет. He is living. Она живет. She is living. Мы живем. We are living. Мы живем. Мы живем. We are living. Вы живете. You are living in a polite form or in a plural form. Вы живете. Вы живете. Вы живете. You are living. And они живут. They are living. Они живут. Живут. Они живут. They are living. And now I will give you a homework. Try to conjugate verbs курить and любить. Курить. Курить. Курить is to smoke. It ends in ить. And любить. Любить. Любить is to love. Курить, to smoke. Любить is to love. And because we conjugate the group 2 verbs, so we get a second category of verbs, we also conjugate verbs of the first category. And I will give you also a few as homeworks. Делать is to do. Делать. Ends in ать. Знать, to know. Знать. Ends in ать, to know. And понимать, to understand. Понимать. Понимать, ends in ать. Try to conjugate it by yourself. And if you cannot conjugate, don't go to the next lesson straight away. Try to find it on internet. Try to find this information about conjugation of verbs on internet. But the best, and you will make me happy, if you will go to the conjugation lessons of grammatic section on Russian Online University website, and you learn them again. And you will be able to produce it by yourself. So you will make a table as we did it in the grammatic section and put the endings. And also try to make short sentences. So, I am smoking cigarette, you are smoking cigarette, or I am making homeworks, she is making homeworks, and etc. etc.